for giving us the time of the day. illroots.com, Young Chris, the exclusive. Who is Young Chris?
Young Chris is me, man. You know, Young Gunners, YG, Neef, SP, Rocafella Records, Can't Stop, Won't Stop, No Better Love, Friday Night. That's Young Chris.
Okay.
Yeah.
What can we expect from this new album? Solo effort, coming out, really putting yourself out there to the people.
Christopher D. Reese.
Right.
Get me.
Okay.
As an individual, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm letting more into my life, as far as my siblings and, you know, like just trials and tribulations I've been through. Like a lot of my peers that I was with when I first came in the game ain't around me. A lot of the fans might have seen these guys that I'm talking about that's dead right now, or got life. You know what I'm saying?
God forbid.
So, you know, since we dropped the last album, the Brothers from Another, in 05.
Exactly.
We took a hit. What I mean by took a hit, anything under 100,000 first week, you know.
Right.
So it was fucked up. And I think we sold about like 70,000 or whatever. Things didn't go the way we predicted. But you know, we stuck it out, kept grinding, and we came back home. You know, we were back in Philly, back to the block. We moved our moms when we first got bread, so you know what I mean? That was the smartest thing.
Yeah, that's generic.
A lot of artists don't do that.
Yeah.
They move themselves.
Right.
We moved our moms.
That's selfish though.
It's all good. We moved our moms from the gate. And I mean, we still there, we rock out, you know, but I be out of town a lot.
Right.
City to city, coast to coast.
Yeah, it must be nice.
Yeah.
So, you know, who's on your new album, just from the gate?
Well, really, I got P Crack, Neef, of course. I got a crazy joint with Matt. As far as like outsiders, I really don't like to reveal them because I don't want to say like he on the album and when they come out, they don't make it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, understandable.
But I got some good guests.
Why I have my own theories about why the industry's fucked up, as does everybody.
Oh yeah. And what I was about to tell you is I had a meeting with Jay the other day.
Okay.
And he was explaining to me like how the game done changed, you know, in so many ways. Of course, I like album sales, you know.
Right.
We knew that when we first took a hit.
Right.
That's when it really changed.
That sound scan is a motherfucker.
Right. Because we relied on the machine, as far as relying on Rocafella being the big name, so we gonna sell 100,000 out the gate just because you know it's Rocafella, like it's CME, you know what I mean?
Right.
But nah, I didn't like that. And he was explaining to me like they fucked the game up so much because the game went from starving artists, like even when we came in the game.
Right.
We was fresh off the block, starving. No chains or watches, none of that type shit. You know what I'm saying? We had to earn that.
Right.
We had to put in our work for that.
Right.
And he was explaining like, now you got guys just coming into the game, 5 chains on, car rims on, and the crazy thing is more stupid people than smart out here in the world. So they gonna follow suit. They only know what they see. Like, you know what I mean? Like the kids.
It's the general public.
Right.
The GP.
They only know what they seeing on BT or MTV, and that's what they picking up and following.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
I'm not down on nobody, but there's some bad role models out there. You know what I mean? Right now.
Yeah.
And what the difference in my music and other people's music, I might give you the raw and uncut. Yeah, I've been through it. It's the truth.
Right.
When it's the truth, it's infinity. It never go out. Right. When you lying, you running out of your fibs. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when I give them the real, I also give them the consequences too. You know what I'm saying? I give them both sides of the story. Okay, I did this, did that, whatever. We hear around this, we hear around that. They shooting here, shooting there. But at the same time, this can get you life. This can get you the grave. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I'm trying to show them what I experienced. Like it's only right when they only see 8-block radius. Right. They only in their neighborhood. Their whole life, they ain't never been out of the city. I seen the world, so that's why I got a different perspective on it now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been all over this shit.
Exactly.
You know?
So as far as especially with our site, I don't like to just say, become an educated MC or educated person.
Right.
What's one book that you can recommend to anybody?
I just picked up this book Warren Buffett on the front of it. I forget the title.
Buffett.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
That's one. That's
Right. Yeah. Say no more.
Yeah, man. Donald Trump's, whatever, man.
Yeah,
You want
yeah.
to learn how to invest your money,
Yeah.
do the right things with your money. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And they some of the powerfulest people in the world.
Right.
You know?
Okay. Right. As far as Jay, the whole Rocafella scene,
Right.
a lot of people talk. A lot of people don't really know.
Right.
You coming from your standpoint where you've been here, you've grinded through it, y'all. Y'all definitely come out with 2 albums,
Right.
and y'all still here.
Yeah, you're still here.
Regardless of how God put it out, He laid it out, and you're still here.
Still here, man. Still
So, what's your perspective on Jay and Def Jam and that whole thing? What's from your viewpoint?
I love him, man. I love him as a person, and I definitely love him as an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Still a fan of him to this day. You know what I mean? Never steered me wrong. And he just shows. I respect him showing us tough love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the title of my first album, Tough Love, man. That's what we go by. That's the motto we go by. And what I mean by I respect him showing us tough, it ain't even like saying he couldn't be around or
Right.
put up more work for us or whatever. You gotta think
Yeah.
he's still an artist. At the end of the day, we was artists at the time.
Same playing field.
We here doing us. He on whole nother scale. He here doing him. So it ain't like we wasn't around each other because it ain't no dislikes or whatever.
Right.
But Dame and Biggs was morally hands-on, tough love on my first album because they was around. But like I say, a lot of people don't know. I met them all at the same time.
Really?
Jay, Dame, and Biggs.
Okay.
I was about 14 when
Okay.
I met all 3 of them. And another thing people don't know is I met them before I met anybody from state property.
Okay.
You know what
Wow.
I mean?
Yeah.
Except Neef.
Right.
Me and Neef met in middle school.
Okay.
7th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. And one day we went to the crib and he was writing and he put on a beat. He wrote like my first 4 bars. We was just playing around with it. I ain't had no dreams of rap. That's why if you know the show they got Hood Fat.
Yeah.
I know I lose because my history it ain't there, you know what I mean? I'm still doing my homework. It just fell in my lap. I'm 14, 15 years old when I met my partner. And he, wrote my first 4 bars and I kept it going or whatever and we playing around with it. I'm laughing, but he did serious like, spit that. You know what I mean? We get around somebody, spit that for him, spit that for him. Barbershop, beauty salons, and they became addicted to it, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
Okay.
we ran into this guy named Steve G from out Southwest. He was managing a few people at the time. Beanie City with a few, you know what I mean?
Right. I remember.
So he took us up. So he took us to a few places. Out over the West Coast to a lecture, Jay Brown. And it's crazy because we still mess with Jay Brown to this day. And along came Jay Brown, wound up being our manager. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He ain't our manager at this point, of course, because he came over to Def Jam and, conflict of interest or whatever.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But took us to Bad Boy, took us to Violator. Chris Lighty and them came down to the block. To Wing High, where I'm from.
Yeah.
44, 42, they came down to the block.
Yeah, we was just down
there.
there.
They came down to the block, picked our moms up. Yeah, they was in 2 5s, back to back, picked our moms up. We took us to Hula Hands, we sat down, ate. Like this how serious it was. They started a bidding war. Me and Leaf was 14. They like, this nigga sit like that?
That's crazy.
So then we met Jay and them. Jay, Damon Biggs.
Okay,
You know
so
what I'm saying?
that's a wild. That's crazy because it's almost like you meeting Kareem, Magic, and Worthy, and then. But that was like right after you met Russell and Bird.
Right. and we young, so it was like. But the crazy thing, we wasn't starstruck in nothing. I mean, I respected them as fans and all that, but never was starstruck about like real talk. My little body, you know what I mean?
Right. You can't be though.
Right. That ain't like no. Cause I'm a fan, like I tell you, to this day.
Right.
But they had to been bugging like these niggas ain't going crazy. Like, we was humble, like humble service. But we played it cool, like you know what I mean. That's the thing. When we got with Jay, you know, they took into it. They say, man, we like won't take no more meetings. We want to do it, whatever. Yeah. You know, we kept always man on our word. We was back in the hood for about 2 more months after that, but he reached out to us. He reached back out to us through Beans manager at the time, Sadiq. We all from Philly, you know, Deep was back up there, and we chopped it up, and you know, we made it happen. We was young. We wasn't even of age to sign.
That's crazy. That's wild, though. So that's the past.
Yeah. That's
the past. And as the media, I'm gonna put it out there. Being a media person, I hate the media because a lot of people dwell on the past. Yeah. What's in the future? The future for Chris, not young Chris, but the future for Chris as a person.
Well, basically, right now you already know. Now the Never is the next thing.
Exactly.
My solo album.
What's the date? Give me the date.
I ain't got an exact date.
All right, so
we working on that right now.
Yeah.
But GIFI, you know the label we got. Poodle Brown, Leaf Buck. Once my thing take off, you know everything fall in place. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I also got plans on setting me and Leaf up for another Young Guns album. You know what I mean? Because I think the fans love that. You know what I mean? The State P3 thing, we working on that. That's in the making. You know, everybody tight. We settle our differences.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
First off, man, I gotta say God bless for that.
Yeah,
because I know everybody goes through their struggles, artists.
Yeah, it's all good.
People, so but we like, that's a beautiful thing.
Man, we grow into each other like family. So, and you know, I signed to Ron's in the management, Ron James management.
Okay.
My man Rich Paul. Shout out to Randy. Shout out to Maverick. That's LRMR. That's 4 Horsemen.
Okay, so you were the LeBron James manager now.
Yeah, and shout out to Lenard Brooks, LB. And you know, I think I'm ready to be part ownership of Dreamlife.
Okay, that's a big move. That's great.
And wherever it go from there.
Okay. Man, I appreciate this, man. All of the love. I mean, if you want to we get a 16.
I appreciate you, man.
If we get a 16 for the fans.
You trying to catch me all the way in my bag, huh?
Hey, cuzzo.
What's that?
I'm a country bumpkin from the heart, you know. And if something's hotter than fish grease,
yeah.
My grandma said, you let it pass you, bro.
Right.
That truck ain't coming back around.
Right.
Alright?
Right.
So at the end of the day, I do spoken word.
Say no more.
Okay.
Mama delivered me, 3983, dot clean me, head of my years, no preemie, so teeny, grew to be large, fighting like Floyd, dancing with the stars. I mixed the hood and no and good, man. Nobody judge me, nobody can touch me. Trust me, I make this pretty situation ugly. Young boy, I make your life shorter than Muggsy, Aspen, Tahoe, Palm Springs, Spain. When the escapes vacate me and the gang. Hollywood view, acting modernist vision. Hop up Tinseltown. How you living? Luxurious, live up to your majesty. Living lavishly where you won't imagine to be. All sorts of resorts, swimming pools and courts. Celebrate our success, pop, 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 corpse. Ghana.
My man Young Chris right here, you know what I'm saying? You understand the lessons that we bring little kids. Education separates the peasant from the king. Hallway J, my man. Right here, all day long.
Stay in school.